Good day, everyone. Here is the basic research conducted by Norman C. Barroso and Gracie Barroso of Tanza National Comprehensive High School with the title Teacher Conception and Practices in Enhancing Students' Mathematical Literacy. For the rationale, mathematical literacy is the ability to employ mathematical reasoning and the application of ideas, rules, and facts to describe, explain, and estimate events or occurrences in a range of real-world contexts. The learning competencies in the mathematics curriculum guide are gearing towards the development of critical thinking and problem-solving skills of students. Although Filipino students rank only second to the lowest among 79 countries in the mathematics who participated in PISA, 80.7% of the Filipino students reach only the level 2 of the mathematical literacy scale. Golia revealed that the PISA competencies are not heavily emphasized in the Philippine K-12 mathematics curriculum. There are lots of modules, learning materials, teacher training, and supervisory report. However, still the rank of the Philippines is below. To bridge in the gap, the researcher would like to explore the teacher's conception and practices in enhancing students' mathematical literacy. For the literature review, it's divided into three: teacher's conception, teacher's practices, and multifaceted nature of mathematical literacy framework. For the research questions: what is the conception of teachers about mathematical literacy? How do teachers enhance students' mathematical literacy? And based on the results of the study, what training development plan can be proposed to widen the conception and practices of teachers regarding mathematical literacy? For the methods, this study is a qualitative exploratory case study. We used purposive sampling with 3 criteria, and these are the 7 data collection procedures. For the ethical issue, this study will assure the confidentiality of the gathered data and will consider the emotional protection of the participants of the study. For the plan of data analysis, this study will use the simplified version of Heitner's 5 steps or phases of explicitation process. The type of coding that the researcher will utilize is an in vivo coding. And this is the research instrument used by the researchers. For the findings, these are the emerging themes of the teacher's conception in mathematical literacy: mathematical reasoning, mathematical communication, and situational problems. These are the emerging themes in the integration of enhancing mathematical literacy in the class: recitation, activity-based, and contextualized problems. Here are the emerging themes in the teacher's disposition in enhancing mathematical literacy: real-life activities, schema, and reward system. And here are the emerging themes in teachers' mathematical tools in enhancing mathematical literacy: manipulative technological tools and realia. And here are the emerging themes in teachers' practices in involving students in the process of decision making and mathematical reasoning: mathematical communication, analysis questions, and group activity. For the training development plan in enhancing students' mathematical literacy, we have different programs including in-service training, Project TIC, and Project OPE. For the implication, mathematics teachers are knowledgeable and aware about mathematical literacy. The emerging themes, which are mathematical reasoning, mathematical communication, and situational problem, are aligned with the ideas of Frisky and Priapna, that mathematical literacy deals more on mathematical argumentation, mathematical thinking and reasoning, modeling, mathematical communication, problem posing and solving, representation, symbols and tools, and technology. However, the practices of teachers in enhancing students' mathematical literacy should be developed, since it only falls on level 2 of PISA mathematical literacy scale. It implies that teachers are focused on letting students to interpret and recognize situations in contexts that require no more than direct inference, and interpretation of the solutions are direct. For the conclusion, mathematics teachers' conception about mathematical literacy deals on mathematical reasoning, mathematical communication, and situational problems. The practices of teachers in enhancing students' mathematical literacy only falls on level 2 of PISA mathematical literacy scale. For the recommendation, mathematics teachers should be oriented and trained regarding mathematical literacy through trainings and lab sessions. Workshops on the development of instructional materials and assessment tools should be done annually to evaluate its alignment with PISA mathematical literacy scale. Further studies should be made to include other variables like content analysis of daily learning plans and assessment tools of the teachers. And here are the references of the study. According to Sir Barroso, mathematics education is not about how the teacher taught the subject and how the student learned the concept. Its deeper meaning lies on how the students apply the concept into real-life situations and be able to become mathematical literate and solving problems. That's all. Thank you, and God bless everyone.